Well, welcome back into our mid-Norfolk garden, and this video is going to show you what to do and what not to do when your hostas are looking like this at this time of year. And we've had a few people make comments in some of our videos about growing hostas in pots, saying, what have I done to my hosta? Is something terribly wrong with it? Suddenly gone all yellow and the leaves are starting to fall off. Well, you've done absolutely nothing wrong. This is what hostas will naturally do at this time of year, and you can see that they are reabsorbing all the chlorophyll in these leaves, which were much greener than this earlier in the season, and they're starting to collapse. And the best thing to do with hostas that are looking like this, if you can bear not to interfere, is just to leave them until they are completely separated from the base plants. Now, if they pull away very, very easily like that, and these tend to be the ones at the base here, some of these have got a little bit of resistance on, others you really want to wait until they come away completely naturally, so you don't do any damage to the buds that are forming just under the surface here of the crown of the plant, which should be just below the surface level. So let's show you some more of these. These are one of the big leaf varieties. We've grown in this pot now for about 7 or 8 years, and we keep scraping back some of the surface compost each spring and refreshing that just as the buds are starting to emerge. It does a combined job of dressing the top of the pots, weeding them, and putting those nutrients in that they need for the growth. Variety of different hostas here. You can see these ones almost ready for tidying up, just pulling away, but some of them still very adherent, and don't pull those off until they just lift away. This one's nowhere near ready. This little small leaf one got a little dog-tooth violet growing in here, which we need to take care of because it's such a tiny little thing. But again, just wait until these all just pull away. And this one, you can see just how close to the surface some of the crowns of these hostas are. Best thing I could do with that, if you do see that this time of year, is just to put a little bit of top dressing of fresh compost on that once you've removed all the leaves, just to protect it from the worst of the frosts if you're going to leave these outdoors. And they are perfectly hardy here in the UK. These have been in these pots in this position where we grow them on this north-facing, the base of this north-facing wall, for probably 7 or 8 years now. We've gradually increased the numbers that we grow here in the varieties, and they're all looking, as you can see, much the same at this time of the year. Even this lovely big leaf variety here, you can see again some of the crown exposed around the base. The best thing to do is just to give it a little bit of a weed and put a bit of compost on. Nothing that's got too much nutrients in. You don't want to bring it back into growth or feed these plants at this time of year. It will just be washed away, but what you're doing is just that frost protection to keep the crowns in good condition as they prepare for next spring. So there you have it. Hostas looking pretty miserable at this time of year, but plenty of promise and all the growth ready for next spring. Don't remove the leaves or cut them back too early. Let them absorb all their chlorophyll and energy, and they will do all the better for it the following year. Thanks for watching.